Boston's flight was delayed getting to Oklahoma City tonight, and thus a series of replacement players had to face the Thunder in the first half. Or at least that's the only explanation I can come up with. The Celtics canceled out a 16-point deficit and overcame a disturbingly poor first half to beat the OKC Thunder 101-95. Welcome in everybody to the Boston Celtics Newsfeed's post-game recap brought to you by Robinhood. Reporting from Boston, Massachusetts, I am Mike Walsh for CLNS Media, the leading online provider of audio-video coverage for the NBA's winningest franchise. That was a strange one, Celtics fans. Call it a tale of two halves, regression to the mean. Bottom line, the Celtics were terrible for 24 minutes and then scalding hot for 24 minutes to improve to 3-2. OKC continues its stumble to 0-4. Oklahoma City looked like a defensive juggernaut in keeping Boston to nearly single digits in the opening quarter and held a 50-34 advantage at halftime. The Celtics at that time were 0 of 12 from the three-point line, but they kept shooting. At one point during that second half charge, they had hit 9 of 13 bombs and finished with a respectable 11 of 32 mark. Meanwhile, the Thunder went ice cold. OKC did climb back in front during the early minutes of the fourth, but the winless Thunder could not close. Paul George, who was an abysmal 7 for 22 on the night, hit 2 freebies with 4:22 left in the fourth to put the Thunder up 9. From that point on, though, the Celtics rode a 16-1 run to overcome OKC. A Kyrie Irving scoop and score with 60 seconds remaining tied things up at 95 all. Russell Westbrook clanged a 3 at the other end, more on that later, and Brad Stevens called for a timeout. The master of the ATO got Marcus Morris a look from the left corner, which the reserve canned for a 3-point lead. Another Westbrook miss led to a Morris free throw, and the game was quickly put out of reach by Boston. Reminder here, guys, tonight's recap brought to you by Robinhood. Robinhood is an investing app that lets you buy and sell stocks, ETFs, options, and cryptos, all commission-free. It's a non-intimidating way for stock market newbies to invest for the first time with true confidence. Robinhood is giving listeners a free stock like Apple, Ford, or Sprint to help you build up your portfolio. Sign up at celticsnews.robinhood.com. That's celticsnews.robinhood.com. Morris was stellar off the bench, scoring 6 of his 21 points during that closing stretch. He added 10 rebounds and was 4 of 5 from three-point land. Jayson Tatum led the way for Boston with 24 points, while Horford chipped in 19. A definite change in the approach had Boston at the line 33 times tonight. Westbrook was no better than George, shooting 5 of 20 in his second game back. The duo was a combined 2 of 15 from long range. The Celtics head to Detroit next to face the Pistons Saturday night at 7 p.m. Keep it tuned to clnsmedia.com and at CelticsCLNS on Twitter for all the latest info. For the CLNS Media Network, this has been Mike Walsh.